Okay, so this is going to be a third and final video. It's been a few years since I took the last one of this thing, but where I ended up at was I couldn't use the rear shock, so I went ahead and purchased a no liens custom shock for it, and I don't have much time on this. I've only had about an hour, less than an hour's worth of, there's the shock right there, less than an hour's worth of runtime on the cylinder. So it's still a little tight, but I've jetted it as it's loosened up, changed the jetting a little bit, basically leaned it out from what it was when I first got all the pieces. And it's really running pretty good for what it is. At first I was running 20 to 1 in it when I first started it up, and I've got a little video of the very first time I started up a couple years ago. And then I had to walk away from it because of my job. But now it's a good time to run into this thing. This thing is it's got a very wide power band. Comes on early, down low. It was ported by a small shop down in Tennessee, HPT Power Sports, which the gentleman has since passed away that originally owned it. But once I started jetting it at 32 to 1, I'm now running 32 to 1 on it. It's running great. So I've got to actually ride it one of these days on the track and see how it does. The suspension is still tight in the front because everything was fresh on it, and the shock, but the shock is going through its motion really good. I had ordered a stiffer spring for it than what the stock OEM spec was for it, only because of my weight. And I knew that my sons would be riding it, and they're all, faster than I am now, so they're much more advanced. But it runs good. And my one son, when he rode it, when it started breaking in and I leaned it out, he didn't come back from riding on our little track that we've got in the back, way back there, and he didn't come back for like, I don't know, a while. He says, yeah, it's running pretty good. So he's egging me on to ride it, and I've just got to get some time. It's all about getting one's old body into shape to actually push more than 2 laps, you know what I mean? So I will. But it sounds great too. This long stroke, the old long stroke open class bikes, gosh, does it sound good, especially going through the woods. Darn. But that's about it. I should probably start it and at least have you listen. Hold on a minute here.